Hello YouTube, it's Jake Godzilla here once again with my final book whatever review slash album review for quite a while. Yes, this is the last album I will be reviewing for at least a couple months. But I kind of move on to bigger and better things after this, so for my final review, my album review at least, I'm gonna be doing a big one, the biggest one yet, actually. There's also going to be a book thrown in. Yes, it is the Pinkerton Diaries / Alone 3, the Pinkerton Years. Alright, so let's get started. I'll start with the book first. Here it is. Good book. One of the best the best I've ever written, by the way. If you're lucky enough to get one of these, you'll see that Rivers Cuomo actually writes inside the book the copy, just a number, but it doesn't really matter. And it starts off with him having pictures of himself in Van Nuys, California, which is where Pinkerton was recorded. Kind of cool, I think. And he starts out writing about the Blue Album, mainly the Sweater Song and a really bad dream he had. But yeah, it's cool. Let's see, then it's still there, and then finally he writes his first song for his second album. No other one. That's what it's called, as you can see right here. Yeah, I know, pretty cool, huh? Has a picture of him and his brother right there on page number 8. Him and Leaves. He's showing all the letters he writes to him and stuff like that. Then he gets on to his song called Let Me Wash at Your Sink. Good one, but I'll get to that when we get to the album. Devotion, we all know Devotion. I've explained that before. Sadly not on the album though. He's on a billboard. That's pretty good. Or in his words, that's pretty freaking rad. That's a good thing. It's what we want. But this is still in 1994. And he's talking about all the rock star stuff he's got to do. All that. That's pretty cool. I like it. He says, cocaine, chicks, limousines for the 4 of us who make up Weezer. Pat, Matt, Brian, and I. Those adolescent dreams are finally coming true. Sort of. Actually, there hasn't been much cocaine at all yet. I think that's pretty funny. Let's see that my biggest influence is Mike Mars of Motley Crue. I still don't believe that. But whatever he says. Still think it's Kurt Cobain. If you're not familiar with Rivers' long hair, he had it during the time he wrote the Blue Album. And he cut it after the Buddy Holly video. Yes, he did have long hair in the Buddy Holly video, but you couldn't really tell. It says, I cut my hair after the Buddy Holly video yesterday. Thank God. See, all these cool pictures here. The band, their instruments. It shows a picture of them performing, and it shows, I'll just let you see. See? I don't know what that is. And then to Gavin Edwards, stuff you requested. Him and his brother looks exactly like him. He's talking about pop versus art music, all that. And finally, here's where we get to the good part. His next album is starting to be made up. He's come up with the name Songs from the Black Hole. It says Songs from the Black Hole, script draft 1. And his characters so far are Lando, Chewbacca, Buck, Han Solo, Starbuck, Apollo, Jonas, Luke Skywalker, Dundo, Juan, Leia, Maria, Laurel. That's Star Warsy for me, but yep. Here's the original story, or setting, whatever. It is the year 2125. Los Angeles has a thriving underground music scene. The Space Dogs are finishing up their set at the Black Hole. That's a place they played at, and that's why it was called Songs from the Black Hole. Anyways, outside, the patrons' travel pods can be seen parked. Patrons' travel pods. I don't know. I never really got the... Besides, I know it's something they drive, but whatever. Here's what Blast Off was originally supposed to be. I'm so sorry, one and undo. I'm off to the corner of the room and I don't want to face another living soul. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do it this way. I'm so sorry, one and undo. I'm off to the corner of the room and I don't want to face another living soul. Tell me when you wanna go, one and undo. No way, that was a good one, man. Yeah, we really rocked them hard tonight. For that, I deserve another shot at the stuff I was doing before I went on stage. Or at least a pretty girl. So what do you say, Jonas? There's Maria and her little sister. Bet you won't have to work too hard to get her home. I don't know if I want to lead on a woman, you know I've done that before. She's actually a good girl underneath it all. So, yeah, there's Black Hole for you. Blast Off, the original. So, they get into all these songs and there's a storyline. And if you've ever heard of Operation Space Opera song from the Black Hole, this is where they get all their ideas from. Almost none of it's original. Just no offense. Tells him how he falls in love with Laurel. It tells him how they, I don't know, how they get in the fight. It's an interesting story. You have to see it. But yes, it has a lot of pictures in here, and I'm not going to read apart from every page. That's why I'm skipping so many pages right now. But it does show the early sketches for Now I Finally See Good News, My Dream Love, also known as I Just So Have to Live in My Dreams. And yes, now, Act 1, May 10th, 1994, the date the album was released. And yes, now, they finally get it. Here's the new setting. Scene 1, the main deck. Betsy 2 blasts off with a 5-person, 1 mechanoid crew aboard bound for... It says 4. Okay. Yeah, there's a new setting. There's also a song in here called Tragic Girl, but it's not the one we know off of Pinkerton Deluxe. It was one that has never seen the light of day. Nobody's ever covered it, nobody's ever done anything. So I'll get to it here in a second. Oh, here's a picture. Pretty cool. Oh. Just saying, I want to see that. Santa Monica College. Good for Rivers. Now. Here we go. Here's the near finished version. Actually, it is finished. Not really. But it says Act 1, May 10th, 2126. Yeah, it does have all the songs, such as The Finished Blast Off. You know, all that. Tired of Sex. Super Friend. Get You. No Other One. And Touchdown. You know, from Operation Space Opera. There we go. And then Devotion. What is this? Maria tells him she's pregnant and all that. And then the last song on here is I Just Wrap Love My Dreams. Then at the end it says, Black Hole, help. You're our only hope. Last survivor. And now that's off, and Rivers is at Children's Hospital after he's had surgery. God. It's pretty intense there. In 1995 at least. Jonas, Wanda, No, Jojo, Laurel, M1. Song from the Black Hole's finally getting up though. Oh no, you're screwed. Let's see. Spirit is giving out. My leg has hurt unbelievable the past 4 days. The misery. Tonight was our first show. Puke pain. I try and think of my family. The mantra that loves me. Shantai, swirling Kodian. There. Pattern hallucinations of petty wars in my mind. Wow. God. That's intense. No one. Where's his house? I'm doing this. Cry and cry. See that? It says, when you kiss me and say you love me. There we go. That's the real tragic girl. Songs in the Black Hole got screwed up. Starts riding across the sea. There's him when he was writing Pinkerton, by the way. Pretty screwed up dude. Sunshine for sunshine. There he is. So, basically, in 1997, there, he finally just loses it. I'll read you the final line of the book, just so you know what's coming. I won't ruin anything, because it doesn't ruin anything. Pinkerton is over. Every flower will fade away. Every hour of every day turn to dust in sweet decay. Every dream that comes at night loses life in the morning's light. The sun is shining over my head. The bird is singing, good morning, friend. The rose is blooming without a sign of what tomorrow brings of wintertime. Oh God, the insecurities are mounting. Negative thoughts of the highest order. This has been a tough year. I mean, apart from the fact that this was the greatest summer of my life. It's not just that the world has said Pinkerton isn't worth shit. Crap. The Blue Album wasn't either. It was a fluke. It was the video. Okay. So, there really is no. And it's just that. Okay. And I guess this is the part you all came for. Is that it? Okay. So, let's start this then. I'm so lonely. Shortest song I've ever heard in my life. Besides You Suffer, which is the shortest song ever written. I'm So Lonely is only 19 seconds and it's about 5 Rivers Cuomo's saying, I'm so lonely. Next, Get You. The demo for Get You. Good demo. You should really listen to it. It's very different from what we were going to hear in Pinkerton, and I think it was based more on songs from the Black Hole, what we were going to hear on there. But, oh well, we never heard that, did we? Lisa. Good song. Good original Rivers Cuomo song. Don't know why it never made it on any album. But, yeah. It's good. Negative Land. This song sounds very familiar. I'm so sorry, Negative Land. Yes, it was the original Blast Off. And in my opinion, it was better than Blast Off because of the sound of the instruments. I really liked it a lot. It was only 1 minute long. Next is a song from the Black Hole version of You Gave Your Love to Me Softly with Moog in it. All that. It has plenty of guitar. A little bit longer than the original, just by a few seconds. Okay, When You're Alone. Just a slow song, nothing much to it. Suzanne. Remember this from Mallrats and the Blue Album Deluxe? Yeah. Do you remember that line, even Izzy Slash and Axl Rose? Well, in this one, the original lyric is, even Kurt Cobain and Axl Rose. I find that interesting. Actually, the reason why he took it out is because Kurt Cobain shot himself before the final version. So he changed it just to be respectful of Kurt. And next, There Is No Other One. Later this song, after that demo was made, this song would be known as just No Other One. There Is No Other One. It's a song from the Black Hole version of No Other One, and it's awesome. It is awesome. Give it a listen. I like it a lot. Let Me Wash At Your Sink. Very different, but I do love this song. Has more bass than guitar. That's the first time that's happened since Tired of Sex. Which, ironically, that's on here too. Yeah. The solo kind of sounds like the No Other One chorus, but that's just what makes it so good. And next, one that made it only on Pinkerton Deluxe, Waiting on You. Yeah, it never changed that much. I, in fact, like this one better than the finished version. Same with Suzanne, but yeah. Oh No, This Is Not For Me. Very popular song from the Black Hole. Only 45 seconds, but now it's finally released. Everybody's happy. And this song goes into Tired of Sex. Yes, we got that version of Tired of Sex finally. And as louder bass than the Pinkerton version ever did. Keyboard's high pitched. It's awesome. I like that too. She's Had a Girl with the first verse of Now I Finally See at the beginning. So that's good. It's good. What Is This I Find? With Maria and Jonas talking to each other about Dundo. So there's that. And next, now I finally see the whole thing. Yeah, this is also one of my favorites, even though it's only about 40 seconds long. And yes, it only has 2 verses, or maybe just the whole thing's a chorus, I don't know. But I do like this song a lot. It's my favorite short song from Songs from the Black Hole, previously mentioned in my Songs from the Black Hole video. So, there is that. And now, Long Time Sunshine. Yeah, that's what it has on here. Now, I know it was released on Alone 1, but that's it. It was released on Alone 3 with Super Friend. And Super Friend was also released on Alone 1, but in Alone 3 they are both the reprises. Yes, one track, two reprises. It's awesome. The Longtime Sunshine one is a bunch of high-pitched rivers just singing, like maybe 5 or so, 4, something. They're all singing, very enjoyable, very mellowing, relaxing. In Super Friends, same thing, except there are no voices. It's just guitar, bass, drums, that's it. Short, very short. I'm Lonely on a Saturday Night, slightly depressing song. Oh, sorry, just laughed at the next one. Oh God, I'm hungry. Guess what that's about? Rivers being hungry. Yeah. I'm on fire, you're a liar. The title says it all. Yeah. Okay. Next 3 songs, I Can't Break Your Heart Slow, Money Makes Me Happy, My Mind's on You. I haven't really listened to them much yet. I only got this on Christmas, so yeah. But, oh yeah, the end of my string also. But, on to 24, the next one. Defeat on the Hill. If you've ever listened to Alone 2, there was a song in there called Victory on the Hill. Very uprising, upbringing, made you feel powerful. This one's the opposite. It's depressing. It makes you feel down, makes you feel weak, powerless, all that, but I still love it. I still love it a lot. Okay. Clarinet Waltz. It's a nice song. This one's really relaxing, especially after Defeat on the Hill. Perfect Place. The piano in it was not by Rivers Cuomo, though. It says unknown pianist at LAVC on Clarinet Waltz. So, there you go. And a glorious moment. It's just kind of like I had an axe guitar in Alone 1. Nobody's talking, or nobody's singing. It's just all talk. It's Rivers Cuomo talking into a recorder, talking about how he finally peed. And it was a glorious moment because his leg was starting to heal up. So, there it is. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the last of my album reviews. I hope you enjoyed them all. Be here in a few weeks when I do my biggest post ever. The story of, wait for it, Godzilla. So, goodbye YouTube. Hope you enjoyed my album reviews, and see you later.